So do you have a business that has a high value customer? If your customers are worth $1,000 or more, let's say, over the course of the next 6 to 12 months, then here's a tactic that you might want to look at. So it's one that I learned from Dan Kennedy. It's called the Shock and Awe package or box, something like that. And I'm not going to go into great detail on who this is from, but this was actually from someone who's interested in providing services for strategic copy. And let's do an unboxing, okay? So what happens is, just so you know kind of where this falls into the process of someone becoming a client or customer for your, now this can work for an agency, this can work for an e-commerce business, if you have a local service company, any of these things, this is a really effective strategy for making somebody a customer, really engaging with them, getting them excited about you, and standing out from all of your competition, okay? So what happens is, in this scenario, I reached out to this person, found their website, I knew them through a network. There was actually she was a client or a provider for someone who I knew. And so I reached out to that agency and I said, hey, interested in your services. And then from there was a process where an appointment is scheduled. The appointment happens after the package arrives. Okay, so this package arrived by FedEx, and you can see there's some branding on it, but it's from the outside, it's, basic FedEx package. So shall we dive in? Let's see what we got here. So I'm opening this up, and going to see what kind of impact this has. And by the way, this is something that you can do. There's sort of a list of things that you can include in here that I'll see if I can set up on the website. But, okay, so there's the packaging is off, and you can see we've got this nice box. I guess you can see who this is from, which is cool. They do great work, by the way. Highly recommend them. Zine Graphics. And so let's dive in. But you can see right off the bat, nice impressions, great, nice feel. This thing is for real. In a digital age where everybody is working by email and websites and all this, something like this, where you have it, this is going to sit on a shelf at the very least, if not on a desk, where your client can, they'll see it over and over again. They have a real visceral feel, right? So you all of a sudden feel real, has that clunk factor, right? This is awesome. So if you want to stand out, for sure, this is a good way to go. All right, so now I'm trying to open this thing. Here we go. So here's what's inside. Look at that. See if I can get this up for the camera. But you can see very sort of luxurious feel, kind of speaks for the brand, very colorful, right? And there's the tagline right there, breathing life into your designs. So right away, you want to include this in your packaging for this thing, is who you are, what it is that you can do for your client, right? So let's take a look at what is inside. It feels like a gift, right? What could be better? How could, I think it was Maya Angelou said, people won't remember what you taught them or what you showed them. I'm sure I'm going to blow this really bad, but what she said was, they'll remember how you make them feel, okay? So imagine your client getting a package like this. They're going to love it. So let's open it up, see what's in here. I hate to break this seal, it's just so gorgeous looking. Okay, so we got lots of little sort of doodad looking things here. Here's, I don't know what this is, some kind of little Tweety Bird stuffed animal thingy. Cool, some kind of package, something's inside. No idea why, or what it is, but a lot of curiosity here. Come back to that in just a second. Here's a cover letter, and interesting, this is actually not paper. You probably can't tell that, but it's a, I don't know what kind of material it is, some type of mylar, or, I want to say plastic, but because it probably is, but really has sort of a nice feel to it. Sounds sort of solid, sounds different than a piece of paper, but it's got an important message. It is a customized message. It's got my name on it there, right? So this is what you would say to your client. Picture of the person who sent it, so feels very personal. The message is basically an introduction, talks about benefits, how this service can solve a problem, and obviously it's very sort of attractive to look at. So cover letter, there's one of your components. Key, obviously. Then we've got okay, here's a book, top 10 biggest mistakes business owners make in their marketing. Okay, so this is whatever your client is struggling with. If you're a financial planner, it could be the top 10 planning mistakes for your retirement, whatever it is. Very attractive looking cover. It looks like something that I'd want to read. Little notepad, handy little desk item here so you can make notes. Again, these are all things that you can do. You can send out to your clients in your, kind of emphasizing the things that you do for your clients. Here's a, let's see, well, looks like a, what is this? This is some kind of a, oh yeah, okay, it's like a journal, right? So here, next time you go to a conference, or a seminar or something, here's a place you can take notes and, talk about being memorable for your client. If they have that, they're carrying that with them to the next event they go to, or when they're sitting down just wanting to make notes, they're thinking of you, right? So awesome way to totally lock in that relationship from the get-go. Here's another book. This is kind of more of looks like a workbook type of thing. 5 ways your design can be more seductive, advanced techniques for marketing professionals, and this kind of has a magazine kind of look and feel to it, very professionally done. Of course, now this is a graphic design agency. You would expect these things are all going to be done, but these are all services that you can hire out. And by the way, recommend Kia Ariane for that. So another sort of dimensional piece that your client is going to find hard to resist, because the content that's in it is relevant to whatever problem it is that you solve for them. Okay, so let's say if you're a kitchen and bath remodeler, you could have 5 ways that you can make your kitchen more attractive, or whatever, that type of thing. So let's see what else we got here. Now, well, we got these little doodads. I don't know if you can see that, but it's sort of confetti type of thing that again makes it feel like it's festive. It's a party. It's fun. Boy, we got a lot in here. These are all kind of a set of brochures, and I'm sure that I'm not going to go through all of these right now, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. These each describe a different service that you can provide for your clients. Here's a guide, okay, action catalog for success. Again, putting in terms of how you're solving problem for your clients. Here's a quiz, all kinds of fun stuff here. What else you got? Brochures. Okay, so instead of just sending somebody an email, can you imagine the impact something like this could have? Let's see what else we got here. Boy, can you believe all this stuff? I mean, we're sort of getting to the bottom, but man, there's been a lot here. Here's this is actually a magazine. Look at that, it has a little drop. You probably didn't see that, but this little piece dropped out. So this is a magazine. This is actually a product that falling apart here. This is this is a product that, not the package, my thing has fallen off the table here, that is available to you from this service, it looks like. So, oh, I see, yeah. So this would be one of their clients, an example of something that they provide for one of their clients, right? So again, you know, let's say you're a chiropractor, maybe this could be a, you know, a story of how, you know, you have helped someone solve their back problems, right? So very cool. It actually feels and looks like a magazine. Obviously, it's going to tell a story about all the great things that your business is doing for the for your community, for your clientele, your customers. And then we've got this wonderful little envelope with a little seal on the back. This is incredible. This is a really amazing package, I gotta say. And listen, you know, the reality is you don't have to make it like as outrageously great as this particular one is. After all, this is what they do for a living, and so they've got to be good at it. Don't let perfection get in the way, in other words, right? So get something out there that your customers can hold on that first, you know, prior to that first conversation that you're actually going to have with them, right? So again, in here, looks like we've got, let's see, these are different pieces that looks like what they do is they create these for their clients. Again, just giving you a real sense of what it is that, you know, this would be the type of thing that for your business, you would create some examples of the types of things that you can do for your clientele. Give them information that's helpful in a way that's entertaining and interesting, right? So all very cool. I think that's it. We finally got to the bottom of this thing. But yeah, so there we go. Huge, huge impact that this could have for your business, right? So I hope that helps. And if you liked that, I would definitely suggest you know, creating something like that for your business, and see what that does for your sales. I have a feeling it'll be really good. So I hope you enjoy this. If you would like more of these kind of tips and strategies, go to strategiccopy.com, and love to hear your comments. How can we help you grow your business? And look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.